Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are back with episode 18 of the Book Buzz, and I am so excited to have my special guest, Lucas, with me. How are you doing today, Lucas?
Doing good.
Great. I'm really excited about the book you picked because this is probably surprising to people because this is such a popular book in Michigan. And I have never read this book, or I hadn't read it until you signed up for it on the Book Buzz. And then I decided to read it. And as I was reading it, I found out this is actually the official picture book of Michigan.
Yeah,
Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
You didn't? I didn't know that either. So, there's this one. And like I said, I hadn't read it before you signed up, and I'm glad you did. This is The Legend of Sleepy Bear by Kathy Jo Worgan and illustrated by, oh boy, Gilbert van Frankenhoven. I hope I said that right.
Yeah.
If not, I apologize. The illustrations in this book are amazing. They are beautiful, and Mr. Frankenhoven did a fantastic job. Can you tell us a little bit about this book, Lucas?
So there are these three bears, and this was before like Native Americans were on that land,
Okay.
like that they knew of, and there were three bears, a mother bear and two of her cubs, and there was a forest fire one time, and all the animals rushed to the lake and Lake Michigan, and the mother bear said, "We have to swim the whole lake. So you promise to swim with all your might?" And they promised. And so after a while, she couldn't see her cubs anymore swimming in the lake. So she got to a hill, and she waited for her cubs for a couple years. The winter blew by, all the leaves, and she waited till her slumber, as in death. And the lake spirits felt her sadness and brought them back to her. And that is how the Sleeping Bear Islands were made. That's the legend, how they were made.
Yeah, that's great. And I think this is the first legend we've had on the Book Buzz.
Mm-hmm.
So have you been to the Sleepy Bear Dunes?
Yes, I have.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
Was it fun?
Yeah. It was
What
really
did you
fun.
do when you were there?
We walked up the dunes, we ran down.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty
Was that fun?
Yeah.
Did you go rolling down the hills at all?
Yeah, I was running too fast and I couldn't stop, and I tripped and I rolled down the hills.
Yes, we go to some sand dunes sometimes in Saugatuck, and it's a lot of work. Were you tired when you were climbing them?
Yeah.
Oh, I was exhausted. So, this is a beautiful book. If you live in Michigan, you should read this book. I can't believe it took me so long to finally read it, but I'm glad I did now, and I'm excited, hopefully this summer, maybe take Evan and Griffin to see the Sleepy Bear Dunes.
Yeah.
I think they would enjoy that. Can you tell us about what you're reading for independent reading?
So this is my book. This is the second book in the series. It's called The Last Kids on Earth and the Zombie Parade. The first book was just The Last Kids on Earth, and it's about them, and the zombie apocalypse came, and and it's not just the zombie apocalypse, there's also monsters, like there's this tree right here. That's what the first book right there, and there's this evil tree, and there's an evil dark lord in this book. His name is Razach, I think, and in the first book they destroyed his evil apprentice kind of thing, and now they are trying to figure out how all this is happening and why these zombies are disappearing in this book. There's also a third book. I haven't gotten to it yet. It's called The Nightmare King, I think.
Okay. Nice. It looks like a fun series. And I feel like I would love this book.
Yeah, you would.
Like, I like zombie books. Is it scary?
Kind of.
Kind of a little scary?
Bit, yeah.
Is it funny too?
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Okay, that's what
Oh, there's this one page where he's like picking his nose and he says, "I'm not picking my nose. I'm looking for a dormant hunk of snot heroically."
Oh, wow. That is pretty funny. Okay, that's a pretty good detail.
Yeah.
So, it sounds like a good book. I think I'm going to have to give this series a try because I do like zombie stories,
Yeah.
and so this looks like it'd be right up my alley. Well, thank you very much for sharing this book and for sharing this book. You've been a great guest on the buzz. Thanks. Have a good day.